Zone Ads, World of Local Business Info.
First of all, my heart goes out to the organizers of the four zones. This Khelo India Women League was meant for all the games. For cycling, when it started, was in January of this year. So in a very short span, when Sai approached us and said they want to they want to conduct the women's cycling league for cycling as well, the first question that they asked us, will you be able to conduct it in four zones across the country in shorter time? Because see, cycling is very different from other sports. Why is it different? The infrastructure is very specific, the equipment is very specific, the events are highly technical, so it is not easy. But we don't have a doubt in our minds. When you have people like Mala Reddy ji with us, Sudesh ji, Dattu ji, Maxwell ji, and my other colleagues from, rather not my colleagues, my gurus in my family, in my federation, the level of competition that we conduct is probably the highest in the country when it comes to the grassroots level to the international competitions that we hold. We don't see the competition as a competition, not as a literal competition. The whole idea of conducting this women league is not competition. When kids of this age, and which I was told by Maxwell also, there were so many participants who didn't have the track cycles also. So they were riding the ordinary cycle. The idea is not competition. The idea is to create an atmosphere where you know that you belong to this level. A very wise and senior man, when something very similar we were discussing, so very interesting point he made. He said when a kid is small, when he just starts learning, he doesn't understand the meaning of A, B, C, D. What is A, B, C, D? But when you start teaching, you tell them to simply recite the word as it is, A, B, C, D, and you keep going for 1 year or 2 years. And it is later that he realizes what is A stand for, what does B stand for. So the same thing applies here. You might not understand the technicalities of the game, but at least when you ride and you keep riding, like what Sudesh ji said, there is no shortcut to success. You have to start somewhere, and this is where it starts. Of course, the level that cycling has reached today, of course, I don't agree to this point where my name is taken in when we talk about cycling. So my name doesn't deserve to be here. It is, of course, the other people who they've mentioned and these people who are sitting on the dais. My name doesn't have to be mentioned in this because I have no hand in this. It is these people who have over years made cycling what it is today. We became a world medalist in 2017. In 2018, we became world champions. We won a gold medal in the sprinting event in the World Championships. 2019, we broke all Asian records in sprinting. We are the Asian champions right now, undisputedly. So all this credit is these people and you people. Sports is always a pyramid. It starts with the wider your base is, the higher you will go. That's how a pyramid builds, right? So the wider the base, the higher it will go, and there is only one champion. There are not 100 champions. There is only one champion. That champion will come as bigger your base is, and you are the base. And it is amongst you who are future champions. God has not made anybody very differently. Everybody has been made the same. The difference lies here. When these kids we were talking about, who are currently Asian champions and who are world champions, are no different than yours. Probably they never had this opportunity what you are having. The 5 sprinters who I'm talking about, when they came to, when we did the talent scout and we got them from there, they've never ridden a cycle in their lives. They were either footballers or they were kabaddi players or they were tennis players. They were from other sports. For the first time, they rode a cycle when they came to the Delhi Academy when they were 13, 14 years of age. And by 17, they became junior world champions. So what you have to realize is you are no different. You've got a head start much bigger than what they have. So why not you? So it is all here. The belief that you can be world champion is all it takes. For parents, for coaches, I can't teach you the technicalities of the game. That is for the coaches to teach. It is their job, not mine. And I can't do it. But what I can tell the teachers and the coaches and the guardians is to teach your student, your cyclist, to be a good sportsman, to be a good human being. And once you do that, there is no stopping. There are no dearth of infrastructure in the country. There is no dearth of equipment in the country. Like what Maxwell mentioned, at present in the world, there is no federation which has so much infrastructure and so much equipment we go around the world. We see there is absolutely no federation which has so much infrastructure and so much equipment. So we have everything. All we need is your sincerity and your belief. That is all we can give you. So with these words, I congratulate each and everyone who's been associated with this South Zone Women League, the riders. At this level, winning, losing doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't matter. Just keep the spirits high. Just keep your belief that in coming years, you can be where the top riders of the country are. And I'm sure I'm going to see some of you performing there. So thank you so much for being part of this league. This is not the end of it. This is just the start for you guys. There is miles and miles to go. And don't sleep. So best of luck. Congratulations. Congratulations to the organizers. And it is always a pleasure to coming to Hyderabad. Once again, Maxi Malareddy ji, thank you so much for making me part of this event. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Subscribe to our channel, click the bell icon and select all.